morning. Welcome to my channel. It's a very new channel and I don't really post a lot, and honestly it's because I just forget. But if you're here, if you're new, I appreciate it and I welcome you. I don't really have a theme to my channel, just whatever spurs me to video. Mostly what I've been posting is about my new gig that I'm doing. It's pet sitting. And today is Saturday, October the 4th. About 7:15 in the morning. I've already done one job and I'm on the way to the next job, and it's gonna be a few minutes, so I thought, well, I would shoot a video and talk about pet sitting while you get to see where I'm going. I'm noticing my camera is very blurry. I don't know if it's the windshield or could be my camera. And it is Saturday, so there's not going to be a lot of traffic. Normally during the week I could show you messes of traffic, mostly because of the construction that's going around here. It's really bad sometimes, almost to the point where kind of don't want to do pet sitting anymore. I love getting to the job and doing the job, but getting to and from in the traffic drives me insane. So you have to weigh. That's one thing to consider. I mean, if you're gonna, they told me I would stay in a certain area, but lately they've been kind of sending me 8-10 miles out of my area, and I think that's just because they're short-staffed. So hopefully maybe it's just temporary. You can see in front of me, they're building an upper deck to a highway. That's how crowded it is around here now, the construction. I mean, the population just exploded, and so the highway is constantly jammed. So they think, oh, let's put an upper level to get people moving, but I don't think it's gonna help. There's just too many people. Anyways, so what got me into pet sitting, I used to do it when I was in college. I remember doing a few odd jobs for people. They would go out of town, they're like, hey, can you watch my dog or go feed my dog? I'm like, sure. So it wasn't really steady, it was just like whenever. And then I did volunteer at the animal shelter, where I would just go in and clean the cages, put fresh water, things like that. I really enjoyed that. And then later on, when I had children, we volunteered at a different animal shelter where we moved to. Same thing, just kind of clearing out the cages, walking the pets, socializing the pets. And so it's kind of a hit or miss kind of thing. And then my regular job was, I was a teacher for a really long time, and I got burned out with that. And then a friend of mine said, hey, I have an opening in my office. So I did medical records for a while, almost 10 years. And then COVID hit, and I was let go from COVID. We all know how that goes. And so just kind of, I was looking on the internet one day and I saw this ad for this pet sitting. So I thought, oh, I said I could do that. I like that. So that's how I got back into pet sitting as a job. it pays well. I mean, it's nothing like to live on, especially if you have a family. There's no way you would be able to do it, but like as a side gig or extra income. Or me, I live extremely below my means. I don't have a lot. I have no debt. Just a house payment, but that's very minimal. So I'm able to do it just because it's me. If you had a family, I would not think it would be sustainable. I was going to say that it's the hours. When I first started, I told them I have open availability, which, I did. And so I thought, okay, they'd call me here, they'd schedule me there. And they told me it was a little slow right now because everybody's getting back to school or whatever. So I'm like, okay, fine. Some days I'm doing, the most I've had was 12 visits in a day. That sounds like a lot, but each visit is 30 minutes, sometimes maybe 45. At the most I've done is an hour. But so, and it starts like at 6:30. Like the first visit is 6:30. Okay, so you're out at 6:30. But then they schedule me, like my last one was at 5:30. So you're kind of working 12-hour days, but you're only getting paid. You only get paid when you clock in for the job that you're doing. You don't get paid all day long. You don't get paid. You have to you clock in and you clock out. So when you start a gig, and if you have a consecutive job, let's say you have 4 jobs in a row, like 7 to 7:30, 7:45 to 8:15, 8:30 to 9, whatever, then you can stay clocked in and you get paid, for that driving time. But let's say you start at 6:30 and then you go to like maybe 9:30, and then your next appointment's not till 11, you have to clock out. And then you just go do whatever you want, go home. Oh, I'm sorry, my camera's getting really foggy. I should clean the windshield as well. My windshield's really dirty. Oh well, we'll just keep going. You just listen to me ramble. So you have to stay, you clock out and then you clock back in when you go back at 11 or whatever. And then for me, I'll just maybe run some errands, or I'll go home and grab a bite to eat, whatever in between. So if you like set schedules, this job will not be for you because it's not a set schedule. You'll have here, there, everywhere. You might have early mornings one time. You might have late mornings another time. The hours definitely change. Even like you could wake up, or you could go to bed at night, look at your schedule for the next day. You could wake up and your schedule's changed because something happened and they needed to switch things around, or they'll get a last minute, hey, can you go walk this dog? They just called. I'm like, sure. So planning ahead, organizing, like you have to be open availability, just like I told them, I have open availability. So it's kind of like you're on call. You're on call, but yet you kind of have a set schedule. The other day, I didn't see anything on my schedule, so I was gonna, I had planned to do some things for this time break that I had. And then that morning, it was like, nope, they had scheduled things, or the whole schedule kind of like changed. So I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So, I mean, it's almost like this is my life, 12 hours a day, this is your life. So you kind of have to just be available. You have to, go with the flow. You have to be very flexible. So if that's what you are, it'd probably be great for you. If you like more structured time, hey, I want to work 7 to 3, that's it, then this is not for you. Well, I guess you could tell them. You could probably tell your company, hey, I can only work these hours, but then you won't be guaranteed any work or anything, Whereas if you have open availability, you can do any time, any day, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you'll be working. The thing is, like I said earlier, you only get paid for the job that you do. So the other day, I had 12 visits, so I was working from like 6:30 to 6:30, but I only got paid for like maybe 4 to 5 hours because you only clock in when you're doing the job. So I had maybe 4 or 5 hours of work, but yet I was out for like 12 hours, and most of it really honestly is just driving around, and I'm realizing, I don't know, the wear and tear on my car, or all the gas that's being sucked out. I mean, I'm having to fill up 2 or 3 times a week, so that's kind of worrying me, but I'm sticking with it till something else probably comes along. I love the job though, love the pets, love the animals. I've done birds, fish, cats, dogs, some weird little salamander in a fish tank kind of creature. So, alright, I'm at my next spot. So, thanks for listening to me ramble, and apologize for the blurry of the camera, but catch you later. Have a great day.